best friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in Nick. Occasionally she is very chic, but I'm...
You're listening to I'm in Love with the Girl Named Spike, a DEGRASSI podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Good day, Mike.
And Rick Johnson.
Hi.
We are on episode 112, Hot for Teacher. Hannah, who sings Hot for Teacher? Two of the members, their last name is the band's name. The drummer and the guitarist. The guitarist died recently.
Yeah, one of them recently died. Both are megomaniacs.
Played guitar.
Van Halen?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Miss Hatzilakis. Hatzilakis, is that right? Hatzilakis and JT develop a friendship that started with lust on JT's part. Hamsters. And this episode really, I'll be perfectly honest, I think is the worst DEGRASSI episode ever in the history of DEGRASSI.
I have a theory.
I think the episode with the presidential race is still bad.
It's still very bad, yes.
Yeah, I think that's still so far the worst. This is potentially the second worst.
I think when you have an episode that drops so many slurs, it's like you have to back it up after that. So I think this was them backing it up.
I can't believe going from the Marco episode to this. It's just such a step down.
I wonder if they
it's like going from the hot tub to the pool.
Yeah, I haven't looked up the writing credits on any of these. I wonder if there's an A and a B team, and after the big A team episodes, they're like, all right.
Yeah, written by Jake Goldsby.
Yeah, trying to work out the third string writers, you mean?
Yeah.
So Hannah, how does this start?
It starts with they're in science class doing a little bit of science, and JT is distracted, and he's trying to distract everybody else by making the stegosauruses have sex with each other.
Those are woolly mammoths.
Yeah. No stegosaurus.
What's a stegosaurus again?
It's a dinosaur with plates on its back.
Long tail, spiky long tail.
I thought he called it a mastodon.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, same general thing.
Same umbrella.
Yeah.
And then he makes them have sex with each other, and then so good.
That was the best part.
That was the best part of this episode. I know.
Did anyone have those style figurines? Like you would get them from a museum?
No, not me.
Yeah, it's vague. I feel like I somehow have seen them around, but I can't pinpoint exactly.
Yeah, I had so many of them. It was a classic museum gift my mom would get and be like, yeah, you should buy it. We should use this. I was just like, all right. My rooms are littered with them.
It's good use of money there. The music kicks. Rick, back at DEGRASSI. What's happening?
Well, JT gets in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And
which I found this to be an extreme punishment
for
what he did.
Oh my God.
Coming early to school every day for a week?
Insane late. Yeah. The problem is we didn't see the lead up to this. I assume that JT had been screwing off. I don't know if this is the same year, how long we are into this year, but he had to have been just screwing off the whole time. So this was the culmination of the whole thing,
Right.
So JT's getting let in by the janitor.
Yeah.
I know. That's when I was like, way too early.
Who I love at the end of this episode gets a callback that's just sprinkling rat poison everywhere in the school.
I love to imagine that they didn't ask him to do that.
It looked like, I don't know if you know who Jay Johnston is. He was on Mr. Show. He was the tall guy.
I probably know if I saw him.
Yeah. He was the herky-jerky dancer. Anyways, I was just I was so hoping that was just some famous person playing the janitor role. but it wasn't. He's not even credited. It's
Too
probably
small
a grip.
part. The janitor's not credited?
No.
So when JT comes into the classroom, the shot is Ms. Hatzilakis' legs crossed.
Yeah, doing a little graduate moment.
Yeah, and also hot for teacher. That's in the video.
Yeah, you're right.
He looks at her boobies so often.
Did a small part of you hope that they ended up together?
No.
Yes.
If it had been legitimately any other character,
someone mature,
anybody else but JT. JT sucks so bad. Like his smile's the worst thing in this episode.
Yeah.
It's just him creeping around with that creepy smile, eventually lifting the eyebrows like a real jerk.
Yeah. This is, I think, when JT goes from like looking normal to not looking too normal.
It's insanity.
Yeah. He's evolving.
I like that he tried to sneak a peek up her dress by putting his pen on the ground.
I like that she's.
Do you like that?
She knows. She's like, that's your pen.
Yeah, that's not my pen. That's not her first rodeo with someone trying to look at her vagina in class.
No. When they were monkeying around with those guinea pigs, I was like, there's no way that one of these guinea pigs isn't pregnant right now. And like, boom, immediately she's like, this guinea pig's getting fat. I was like, of course.
I was also like, that's a lot of guinea pigs for one classroom. I was like, I don't remember past elementary school. I don't remember having any pet. And the pet we had was like a fish.
I just want to know. I want to know how in separate cages that guinea pig got pregnant.
I don't know.
I don't think it's fair to have a pet in a classroom. What do they do at night?
They sleep.
They don't sleep all night.
I mean, what is a normal? What have you ever had a guinea pig?
I had hamsters and they died.
They do? Yeah.
They died real fast. And we had a turtle, and my mom told us that she let it go, but really, I think it died. We were mad. We were mad at her for so long. Yeah, I don't know. I just think like if it wakes up and it's alone and it's dark, but maybe it's fine. I don't know.
Right.
Hey, what's the B plot going on with Spinner and Jimmy?
Spinner stinks.
Spinner stinks, which is so on brand for Spinner to stink.
So when he was talking to the coach, what's the coach's name again?
Armstrong.
Coach Armstrong.
How can you forget that Liberty
Armstrong doing it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm not so bright. My memory is just fading.
I am not so smart.
Not so smart. But did the coach Armstrong say something to Spinner? Like, man, you smell. So it was Ellie?
Ellie did, but Ashley is the one that was like, yo, does Spinner stink? And then Ellie
was like, yeah, he fucking stinks.
He was like, take what'd she say?
Shower every day.
When you hit puberty, you gotta shower every day.
Which is true.
It's sound advice.
It's good advice.
What's Jimmy and Spinner talking about?
Being honest.
You know what? You should have been honest with me and told me that I fucking stink. And it's like you would not have been taking it well.
So just in general, they are talking amongst themselves, like saying, let's be honest to each other in everything that we do moving forward.
They have what may be the lamest pact of any pact ever, which is an honesty pact. We have an honesty pact.
Which he goes, later, Spinner's like, we made a pact. And I'm like, did we all agree to that pact? And like, are we beholden to it now? Because Jimmy really hurts her feelings.
Yeah.
I do enjoy him trying to wash his pits in the drinking fountain.
God, he does look like he would reek.
I just like that he did that instead of going to the obvious like locker room where they have access to.
And there was free deodorant last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
at the sex class.
True that. Have you, in your history from K through 12 or even college, did you ever have a teacher that was a female teacher that was attractive?
No.
You're like, damn.
No. Zero.
Kenna?
Good looking.
Yeah. Well, when I was in second grade, I had a crush on my teacher, and she was a lady. And then I told her that she was invited to my house, that my parents invited her to dinner, but I didn't tell my. Yeah, I didn't tell my parents. And then later I was like, oh, she's coming to dinner like tomorrow.
Yes. Did she come?
Yeah, she came. It was so weird.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that is the greatest.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
And I talked to my parents about that later, and I was like, didn't you think that was weird? And my mom was like, I mean, we kind of did. Also, like, we were 35 and she was like 26.
Awesome.
Whoa, that's crazy. I like it. I know that when I was like probably like 7 years old, I would go to the crosswalk and wait for my sister who had like later school ended like an hour later, and I would just talk to the crossing attendant, and she was a Jehovah's Witness, and she totally brainwashed me. I was just, she had me hooked. I was like yelling at my mom. I'm like, yeah.
Were you like, no more birthdays? No more birthdays.
Yeah.
She gave
Michael
me a
Jackson,
couple
no more birthdays.
A couple Jehovah's Witness books, and I brought it back to my mom. I'm like, yay! And my mom's like, no, hell no.
Was she hot?
I can't remember. I was so little. I just remember. Wow. I just liked her. She was just nice. She was my friend.
Oh wow.
She was my friend.
She wasn't your friend.
She was not your friend. She was a.
She was a, what's that? A recruiter.
Yeah, like a missionary. Yeah.
I don't like goth Ashley at all. By the way,
you don't like those dangly ass earrings.
No, I like season 1 Ashley.
I wonder if you'll like R&B hip hop Ashley, which is what comes next.
I think when you're asking everybody if they like Ashley, I think that both Augusta and Anika like this Ashley versus the Ashley that you're talking about.
Yeah,
I can't confirm it. I'll text them right now, but
okay, go ahead. Go text them.
Okay, go ahead.
My phone's on the other side of the room right now.
What doing? Hi. What's going on, Miss Kwan's class with Jimmy and Spinner? Is that more the B plot?
That's the B plot of them.
Yeah,
that's Ashley's Claude-esque.
Yeah, he says it sounds like a suicide
poem.
Note.
Yeah.
You didn't like that poem?
No.
Recite the poem, Hannah, to the best of your ability.
You know what? I don't remember the poem. I just remember it ended with like darkness, dark, which did remind me a lot of Claude's poem. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could remember Claude's poem.
So is now. Dark. So dark.
So dark. The dark, the night.
Why is everyone so attracted to Miss Hotchlockus? Miss Hotchlockus is like the opposite of what I'm attracted to.
Okay, so they were like, when they were trying to figure out if JT can date Miss Hotchlockus.
Yeah.
And they're like, was it add 15 plus 7, right?
Yeah.
Is that yeah. Or half your age plus 7. And they're like, okay, so she'd be 30. I was like, there's no way she's 30. She looks like she's 45 in this. She's 30.
No.
I'd give her 38.
Yeah, I'd give her. Yeah.
She was born in 69. And this
she was.
This was 2001.
Yeah, so she's 33.
No, she's 30.
How do you know she was born in 69?
If she's 69 and this came out in 2002, then she's 33.
Oh, yeah, right. You're right. My math is wrong.
Yeah.
But still, I was like, she does not look 33.
That math right? Oh yeah. Okay,
but she just wears. She'd look younger if she had a different haircut. Her hair is horrible.
Yeah.
I think the stuff she wears is just where the crushes are coming from, because she wears like those short skirts.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I mean, those satiny ass shirts. That's
she's got big old jugs and nice gowns.
She had her own talk. She had her own talk show. That actress had her own talk show in Canada.
Wow.
It was called Toxilakos.
No, it was like her name. It was whatever her real name is like blah, 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 blah show.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Tits McGillicuddy. This teacher has a son in the later episodes, right? Yeah, doesn't she have a son?
Yeah, and he's my least favorite character on the show of all time.
What's it? Okay.
Not
thought I remembered
Declan.
that.
How old is he when we meet him?
I think he's like a little older than Emma, or maybe Emma's age.
Emma's age, and probably he shows up maybe next season.
So she had a kid when she was like 18 then.
Yeah. Well, she was probably super hot at 18. She didn't have this terrible haircut.
It's a terrible haircut. It looks like a wig, but like a wig somebody dropped.
She went this bleach blonde ridiculousness. She's probably a brunette, and she looked way better with her natural hair.
If you look up her IMDb picture, she looks a lot better in her IMDb picture than.
All right, you got me. I'll look her up.
Than the rest, how she looks in the show. I agree that she is not Quan is more attractive by a long shot.
Doesn't
Quan is attractive?
Yeah. Hatchalakis and Snake have an affair, don't they? Later.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Now it's all coming back to me. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay. So JT and Hatchalakis the bond is tightening. Her son's name is Hamsters. Peter. And he and Emma have a thing, I believe, right?
He and Emma have a thing. He has a thing with a lot of people.
Oh, Darcy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Is he the person that gives Emma the gonorrhea?
No. That's Jay,
he's
I
the
believe.
Person who videotapes Manny's boobs and then uploads it to the internet.
Nice.
Yeah. Melissa DeMarco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's a hottie. She's a baddie. Maybe not.
What's a baddie mean?
It's like a karate baddie.
Oh.
I'm just making stuff up.
Yeah, that picture she looks great in that picture, right?
It is also an angle where it's coming from like the top corner of the ceiling down. But
yeah, but
I'll give it to her.
If you she's wearing like a spiked bracelet in that photo.
Yeah, she looked good.
I mean, truthfully, she looks like Mandy Moore, kind of.
Ooh, you know what? You're right.
Mike, if you were to see this photo, you'd be like, "Oh, damn, she's Mandy Moore."
Okay. Mandy Moore.
All right.
She's also She's also in a movie with Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. Man, that guy is crazy.
Isn't he related to Dennis Quaid?
Yeah, it's their brothers.
As how does that happen? To the genes in one family.
Just happens, man.
Yeah, I can tell you from firsthand experience that
with your brother,
my brother, that it happens.
It happens. Your brother's good. You're bad. Right?
She's in the movie The Thin Blue Line with Rob Morrow and Randy Quaid.
A classic.
I
didn't see that.
Okay. I am laughing right now because I'm watching. JT has put balloons in his shirt, and Toby is smothering his face between the make-believe boobs.
Oh,
and
God.
Hatchalakis comes in, and it's just that friendship she thought she was building with JT is shattered.
Shattered and gone.
So right prior to that, JT is very, very much concentrating on rubbing that balloon with that piece of fur, and it was bumming me out how intent he was. Like, I gotta concentrate. I can't be fucking around.
The disappointment when she comes in, her disappointment, and then you look and you see the disappointment in Sean's face, JT's face, and Toby. They all look so like the world just ended. They did something very bad. Interesting. What doing?
What doing? I don't think she should be that surprised that she's got huge boobs. They're not huge, but she's got.
Maybe they are big. Maybe she has the bra pushes them down.
She's wearing like a science jacket too.
I will say this. Potentially the largest boobs in DeGrassi right now.
Is Miss Hatchilakis?
You might be right.
Yeah.
Let me think. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Skinner, Jimmy. Does Jimmy think like Ashley? He has a chance to get back with Ashley? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
God. Okay. What are they talking about? Why does he think that?
Well, they were connecting.
Yeah, she was like, "You told me my poem was dog shit, and I loved that." And she's like, "I actually like rewrote my poem, and it sounds way better now. We should like go out."
Yeah.
Okay.
Spinner is like, bad, Jimmy. You guys are terrible together. You're whipped.
And they really are bad.
Do they get back together?
I think for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I thought it was this episode. Truth be told, I missed rewatching the end of the episode a little bit.
Truth be told, they don't.
And truth be told, they don't.
They don't.
Do you like Hot Shalakis is eating lunch in the like courtyard where all the students are? Or why is he in the teacher's lounge?
Maybe she can't, or even she gets hit on even there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The wandering eye of Archie Snake Simpson is in there.
Wow, how could he cheat on Spike?
Well,
I totally forgot about that, man. I'm very curious when those episodes come up.
I don't think they even lead up
about
to
the anger I'll feel.
Yeah,
it just happens.
The only reason I know about that is because it's a still on her IMDb. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, this looks like
cool.
They're gonna hook up. Cool.
No, that's from Thin Blue Line.
Oh, also, another main actor in Thin Blue Line is like not Mahoney, but like the bad police cadet from Police Academy. Just like,
and Randy Quaid.
Shitter's full.
Shitter's full.
God, those movies are so good. All those vacation movies. Moving along, Hot Shalakis, I don't think accepts JT's apology, and the headphones, the old school Walkman headphones. What is she listening to, Hannah? You think she's listening to what?
You don't hear it, right?
No.
She's listening to Aqua Barbie Girl.
Ooh, what a fun thing. I think she's listening to maybe some classical music or some like
classic rock.
I would say podcast, but there was no podcast.
Yeah, I think she's listening to classic rock.
Can I stereotype her real quick?
Sure.
Okay. So
of course.
My vibe of her
AC/DC.
No, is that she was a sorority sister in college.
Yeah.
Partied a lot.
Yep.
Maybe got some bad grades and then had to go into the teaching route.
Yeah.
So she's
had
just
a kid real early.
Yeah. She's just listening to vapid 2001 era pop.
Okay.
She's trying to keep up on the times. She's to go clubbing.
Yeah.
What's going on with Jimmy and Carrie? What's that list? Is you supposed to make a list of like things that you hate about yourself or things you like about yourself? What's the list he's making? Do you recall?
It's the honesty list.
Honesty list. So what? Honesty about what? What's the list about?
Just his life.
Things he needs to be honest about.
On your honesty list, Hannah, 5 things. Let's be honest.
About me?
I don't know. What are you supposed to put? There must be some guidance on that honesty list.
It seems to me that their honesty list was about other people, right? Wasn't it?
I think it was about themselves.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This is potentially the loosest B plot in Degrassi history.
Yeah, it's Featherlight. I would put, shockingly good looking on my honesty list for myself. Shocking.
So JT sees the hamster out and about and goes and finds Miss Hatchilakis and
Mike. That's a guinea pig.
What did I say?
A hamster.
You've been calling it a hamster.
Guinea pig.
Yeah. There's a guinea pig podcast that's going to listen to this episode and make sure we're classifying this animal correctly.
Mhm.
PETA's going to be on her ass.
It's a rodent, isn't it? A rodent? Would you classify it as a rodent? Yeah, this rodent comes, and they're trying to catch the rodent, and the rodent's going all over the place, and it somehow crawls inside the a wall. I don't know.
It's like a science room desk where like they Bunsen burner fuel or whatever.
Yeah.
When she is talking about the rat poison, I had many questions about A, I've never seen rat poison in real life, and B, in a school with the janitor just sprinkling it around everywhere. That seems like a very dangerous thing.
Yeah, it does.
So rat poison, we've had rats a few times in my home in the attic. And so the rat poison would be these like green pellets. I would just go up in the attic and just throw them all over the place. I didn't care if the rats died up there. I was like, just hoping they'd eat it and die.
Have you ever heard that either Henry Rollins or Ian MacKay story about them working at Haagen-Dazs and then them pouring rat poison into like one of the toppings dishes, and so like people would come by and they'd be like, I'll have some of those bubblegum pellets, and like they'd be like, sir, those aren't bubblegum pellets, those are rat poison. And then the customer would be like, what? And he's like, yeah, rat poison. He's like, do people get that? And he's like, well, we don't really question people's life's decisions here at Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs. I wonder how much ice cream I would eat if I worked at Haagen-Dazs. I'd probably eat
it all day, every day.
It wouldn't be good. JT and Hashalakas. Am I even saying the name right? Have I said it right at all?
I stopped writing her name down.
Hatsalakas.
I stopped writing her name down and just started using the nickname they gave her. Hot Sauce. Miss Hot Sauce.
Miss Hot Sauce. I like Tits McGillicuddy.
Tits McGillicuddy.
Preferred name. Okay, JT turns off the lights. What's his plan of attack here, Hannah?
That he is going to lure her out so that she feels like she's in a nice, calm, quiet space.
The
guinea pig. Because he did a bunch of research, and that somehow means something to
he
her.
was on the stupid computer researching guinea pig pregnancy.
Yeah. He's Googling.
Oh, probably Ask Jeevesing or Lyco searching.
Yes.
What is he playing? Some music? Does he play music too? Like
calming music.
He does play calming music. Okay. And what's Hashalakas doing? Hashalakas I'm starting to get attracted to her now. So disregard everything I've said in the past.
You gotta see this other. I'm telling you, you gotta see this other photo, Mike. You should stop what you're doing right now.
If I'm already getting attracted to her ugliness, then I'm
ugliness.
I don't even want to think what's going to happen. Okay, so they succeed. They high five, do a weird like hand slap, and they're friends again. They're friends again, and then they make love. It's cool.
Can we zip back to the best part of this episode?
Yes, please.
The exploded pen in Kwan's face.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's so good. That is so good.
When she licks her finger and tries to get the pen off her hand, and she just looks like she'd been sucking down nitrous the whole time.
Yeah, that's good. I love it.
I know.
I love that nobody else in that class was like, everybody was just like, nah, not going to touch it.
No. Well, the Kwan's out of control. She's mentally unstable.
Is that true?
Tell her anything. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about her.
It's so good when she smiles big and her teeth are showing just the blue between the teeth.
She's going to get sick.
Okay, one other thing. Do you think that Armstrong and Miss Hot Sauce are banging on the side?
Oof, I'd love to think so.
Yeah, I'd like to think so too. I don't know what I like to think. I'm just yeah,
I don't know what I like to think.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. I would like to give people the benefit of the doubt that they aren't like dirty, but I feel like in most cases people are pretty bad, like in terms of like doing nasty stuff. Maybe it's because I'm watching Forensic Files so much, and that's usually what happens. It's like decide to kill their wife because they're in a relationship with someone else.
Yeah.
In the Johnson Courtright household, we watch a lot of murder programs. So.
Oh yeah, same here.
I know too much.
I started Twin Peaks again.
Oh, cool.
What's the freeze frame? What do we freeze frame on?
It's a high five. Well, it's JT creepily smiling.
Oh,
what is that?
Okay.
What do you got going on there?
What are you doing?
You taking some CBD there, Mike?
Well, no marijuana.
Is this podcast sponsored by?
This podcast is sponsored by.
I like that you could have waited.
What doing? What doing?
What's that? What's the website you're telling me about, Hannah? Stay Puffed?
Go Puff?
Go Puff. This podcast is sponsored by Go Puff. Get all your munchies needs delivered to you at the blink of an eye.
Exactly. One last thing I need to add is, like, since we've been doing this for so long without missing a week, 112 episodes in a row, we've never asked for money. We should start asking for money.
Yeah.
How much money do you think we're gonna get? 15?
I don't know, but let's say if there's like 20 people who every month throw down like $10, that's $200. We can just give it all to Hannah.
Yeah,
true.
Or pay for the expenses of this podcast.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
but the problem is, I feel like if we were to do like a Patreon, that's too much work. This is already too much work.
Well, if you could just put down like, hey, if you want to contribute,
we're still on the air, by the way, so you can just say, hey,
hey, give us your money, please.
Hey, please give Hannah your money.
Yeah,
well, that room's not going to decorate itself.
Exactly.
If you're still listening and you think it's an honest request on our part to asking for money, let us know. If you love the fact that for over 2 years we've never asked for money, let us know that too. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I just feel bad for Hannah as she's not aging gracefully, and feel sorry for her.
Yeah,
I feel bad for me. This podcast. Let me calculate how much this podcast has cost me over the 2-year time span.
Oh,
you're calculating on the spot.
Yeah, let's see. 24.
I've made a little money because I sold all the shirts. So,
podcast has cost me $360.
Well, okay.
Wait, no. That's not right.
How's that cost you $360? What have you bought?
Well, I pay for the hosting.
Well, let me pay for it.
You don't need to worry about this.
Gosh, I'll pay for it.
144. I did the wrong math.
Give me your PayPal and I'll
No.
Yes. Okay. Hannah, Rick, we'll talk next week. It's December 2nd right now. This will air tomorrow, December 3rd. I will talk to you next week on December 9th or the 8th, and we'll be close to Christmas, and we can get more into the Christmas discussion of life. And
is there a Christmas episode of this in this season?
I can't recall.
I think probably.
Cool.
We'll see. Okay, I will talk to you all next week. Be safe and be good.
Bye-bye.
Bye.